Hi everyone, I am Mantelo from the Walker 3 gym community. You can find me on US East/clan gym. The game you're about to see is from the Gym Newbie League Season 2. As you can guess from the name, it's a project that we developed for people to improve in a newbie-friendly environment. If you're interested, join our Discord, where you can find a lot of advice on Warcraft 3. The link is in the description. Now, good game and have fun. Alright, today we're going to stream a new game between two orc players. It's a mirror between WhatAFoolishBoy from Team Couchcrasher and Stibboe from Team the Humping Chums. So Stibboe is in blue, top right orc, and WhatAFoolishBoy is bottom left in the red. And we are on Concealed Hills, map with two fountains located here and here. Here, sorry. I'm gonna go a little bit faster at the beginning just to catch up with the hero production. And here we are. Alright, so we have a Blade Master for WhatAFoolishBoy, and we have a Blade Master for Stibboe as well. Let's check the base layouts. Same choices from both players with so far one burrow, early shot, so they're probably gonna creep the next camp next to them to get the item and come back to get healing before doing anything else. They don't seem to be going for two burrows, only it's a one burrow tech, so it's a rather quick tech. A good bit older. I like the base layout from WhatAFoolishBoy. You can see here the base is closed. It's open only here. There's only this small space here that he can block with a grunt or peon in order to like set a trap into the base. It's not really possible to do it in Stibboe's base. It's open here. It's open here and here, so he won't be able to lay this trap as well. Both creep the same camp. Claw for WhatAFoolishBoy and Circlet for Stibboe. Pretty even items, I would say. They both sell TP, 2 solves, and 1 scroll speed. So that's very experimented players, it seems. They do everything by the book. WhatAFoolishBoy is even buying a Circlet, while actually Stibboe is choosing to go for the turtle in order to get his level 2. I think it's a little bit risky to tank with your grunt like that. I know he wanted to save his solve, but the problem is if the Blade Master is coming like he is now and go straight to the turtle like he's doing now, you'll find a hurt grunt and you'll be able to cancel the solve, costing money, and maybe kill the grunt even. He doesn't choose to do that, he chooses to cancel the burrow, and I like this choice a lot. And now Stibboe is in trouble actually because of the base layout. WhatAFoolishBoy can escape everywhere in the base. He can of course windwalk while he has mana, but even if he doesn't have mana, he can escape. So this third burrow was cancelled, while here they are being safely built in the back of the base. I really like when you are in a mirror orc or in any situation as orc, especially against human, elf and orc, to build the burrow very early, the second and the third burrow, as early as possible. One grunt is dead here. Good job by WhatAFoolishBoy, who used all his mana to kill this grunt. I think it was worth it. XP wise, Stibboe, because he crept this camp, is slightly ahead. Just miss a little bit to be level 2. He's probably gonna hunt for something to be level 2. And WhatAFoolishBoy, I think very cleverly, seeing the base layout probably, and the impact he had on the burrow, is choosing to keep on cancelling that burrow, and it's excellent. It's very well played, because if that third burrow and it's not gonna go up, he won't be able to produce as many grunts as he wants to and make the second hero. And he wastes some wood by constantly cancelling the buildings. So we're almost tier 2 on both sides. Stibboe is at 23 supply, and WhatAFoolishBoy at 26. Means we has 3 grunts. I don't like that he's going to creep with the grunts alone, because you take a lot of damage And as you can see, the Blade Master can be here and be annoying, and especially because you want to keep that camp for the Shadow Hunter when he comes out. So here's gonna lose a grunt and not finish the camp. Gives level 2 to Stibboe. WhatAFoolishBoy keeps on being annoying. He cancels another burrow on the other side, so that's very good for him. It's still very good. He's keeping him kind of supply stuck for a while. And consuming some lumber and preventing him from doing the tier 2 building that could be safe here, while putting his own building in the back. So solid plan of a harass by WhatAFoolishBoy. It's producing the Shadow Hunter, and here same timing. He's keeping cancelling. He keeps on cancelling this burrow. That's very, very annoying. Trust me, it's so annoying. And you know why? It's mainly because of the base layout. If he had a different base layout, he could be much more aggressive with the burrows, like putting all the peons in the burrow and trap him. Well, actually he could have escaped by here. Maybe because the Shadow Hunter was in front of him. So here he's kind of trapped and the Shadow Hunter hacks him. He might die. Well played by Stibboe, but he will have enough mana very shortly. I don't think he's going to be able to kill him. Yeah, not damage. Maybe if he put all the peons in the burrow, he should have really put all the peons in the burrow. Okay. Alright, that's how he blocked him actually. He put a grunt and a peon here before, I see. In the meantime, he managed to creep a little bit his Blade Master, still a camp away from the Shadow Hunter, which is a little bit annoyed by not being able to creep that. So he creeped that with the 3 grunts and the Shadow Hunter on his own. I like this choice very much. And WhatAFoolishBoy taking advantage of the fountains, plus healing souls to regen very fast. Stibboe creeps with both his Blade Master and his Shadow Hunter. I'm not sure I like this. I think you should be creeping with your Shadow Hunter only. Gets that the level 3 as soon as possible. But in the same time, as he was supply stuck, as he didn't have enough grunts, he don't have much of a choice actually. He has to use the Blade Master to be able to creep, otherwise he doesn't have enough damage. Here, WhatAFoolishBoy got level 2 on the Blade Master, almost level 2 with the Shadow Hunter. Gets a first Raider, a first Spirit Walker, which is trapped in the back of the base because of this burrow. So he needs to open the way here. It's gonna be fast. And he looks to be going for the Ogre here. So you lure the Ogre with 1 unit, Shadow Hunter, by example, or the Raider. And then you pull him back up to here. You ensnare him or hex him, surround him, and then you can kill him easily while the other creeps are not here and not busy with you. So he's doing that perfectly. Nice surround, and he's creeping that very calmly. Shadow Hunter take his level 2 here, and his Blade Master is scouting for WhatAFoolishBoy and doesn't find him. He does. That's also very safe. I like it. And gets a Cloak of Flame. That's really good. Alright, so I don't know if he didn't see him. He was maybe busy macroing or checking that. But he could have maybe killed the grunt. Although there was hexes and raiders, that could have been a little bit dangerous. So he heals up. Level 2 and 2. Nice item. And here level 3 and 2. So theoretically, I think Stibboe should be scouting all the time with the Blade Master and being able to find him and prevent him from creeping the Shadow Hunter. That's his main target right now, while creeping his Shadow Hunter. WhatAFoolishBoy is splitting his army, scouting, creeping with the Shadow Hunter and scouting with the Blade Master. He's pretty efficient with that. He's gonna go for probably some more peon harass. No, he found a hurt grunt and decided not to go because the danger of a hex and stuff. That's more time for the Shadow Hunter to creep. Stibboe is at 38 supply, WhatAFoolishBoy is at 46. So far, I would say slight advantage for WhatAFoolishBoy, especially because it's almost level 3. If he gets level 3 and they fight, Stibboe can't, no way he can win a fight. He's so far ahead in supply. He's so far below in supply, sorry, and low mana, no level 3. He's taking away this camp. Got a time of agility +2, always nice. And he's gonna keep this small camp to get level 3 on the Shadow Hunter. Nice claw. That's 2 items that are very good for the Blade Master actually. On the other side we have not very good item for the Shadowhunter, and not very good items for the Blade Master, so I'm quite unlucky. I think he probably saw that the Ogre was crept, so he's like, oh damn, I should have done it late, should have done it earlier. He has 3 Raiders. I think it's better to have like 2 Raiders and more Grunts, like 4 Grunts, 2 Raiders, 2 Walker, 1 Kodo. That's your perfect 50-foot army. You'll get 50 on 50. He got the Invul and the Hill Scroll from the shop here. Well done. And I got a level 3, so he's gonna probably buy some clarity, get his mana full. And if I were him, I would be looking to fighting right now. Actually, he normally saw that the Shadowhunter was only level 2. Rune Bracer, still very unlucky from Stibboe. The items he got are very unfortunate actually. It looks like WhatAFoolishBoy is just looking to fight, as I said. He might get his level 2. He should have pulled back his Blade Master. If he pulled back the Blade Master, he would have had level 2 and be able to fight. This situation is really bad here. He gets Cryptjacked, and Shadowhunter's level 3, and there is Heal Scroll on WhatAFoolishBoy's side. So this fight should be very easy for WhatAFoolishBoy. And snare through a thrown through to the Raiders. One is taken down for WhatAFoolishBoy, one is taken down for Stibboe. We have 44 for Stibboe, 53 for WhatAFoolishBoy, who didn't even wait and went way above upkeep. He has a much bigger army also because the 3 Raiders, they're gonna die very quickly actually. You really want to have more Grunts or Shadowhunter surrounded, and that's a GG. Very, very well executed by WhatAFoolishBoy. And a little bit unfortunate on the item by Stibboe. I would say a little bit less good crypt routes, less good idea on how to maybe handle the matchup. Like split your Blade Master, your Shadowhunter, a little bit less good layout. So you can see hero score, slightly more experience, and that early level 3 made such a difference. He couldn't get the level 3. The healing waves were like not very significant in the fight, and there was even a heal scroll more and more Grunts. Much easier to fight for him. Although I would have loved to see the cape of Immolation cape, Cloak of Flame, sorry, onto the Blade Master and also the claw on him, but didn't prevent him from getting the win. Alright, so that was game 1 of week 3 Couch Crasher between against the Humping Chums. 1-0 for WhatAFoolishBoy.